Hey guys, welcome back to Me Being Cheap. And today we are getting ready to take some sweet corn out of the freeze dryer. And this has been going, it says 67 hours. It has been going that long, but it was actually ready probably in the middle of the night last night, and I did not have time to mess with it because I was working today. So, yeah, some strange reflections on that. Anyhow, so we're going to take this out. So the first thing we need to do, and I have posted some of these videos in the past, and people have commented and said, well, you didn't tell us how you freeze dried it. Well, as far as the freeze drying, you have to have one of these machines. That's the only way you can do it, unless you want to build your own machine. As of right now, I believe Harvest Right is the only brand that's got these for residential use. But yeah, so you have to have one of the machines. So as far as freeze drying, really all you have to do is put it on the pan, shut the door, and turn it on. And then the software does all the rest. So we're going to go ahead and take this out. So for now, we're going to hit cancel. And I'm not going to do anything with this just yet, because you always want to make sure everything is completely dried out. So you don't want to like cancel out of that, because you'll lose your place in the program. So anyhow, I'm going to reach back here. There's a little valve here. We're going to open it up and let the vacuum off. I already checked my bucket. That's the drain hose. I checked my bucket to make sure there's no water in it. But yeah, definitely want to do that first. We'll open the door to the freeze dryer. And no, I don't use the pillow that came with it, because they stopped sending those. I guess they've decided it's not necessary. So, let's see. I don't know if you can see the ice ring that's built up in here, but all that ice is what was sucked out of the food. And we're going to let that thaw out, and it's going to drain out the back of the machine and into the bucket. Now we're going to take this one, and I'm going to walk over here. Kind of a tight squeeze here. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I actually preserve the corn. So this is sweet corn, and we buy it from a farm. They set up a little farm stand, and we buy a certain amount every year. And we cut it off the cob, and you can do that whatever method works for you. I've seen some people use a drill. I've seen some people just use a knife. I've seen some people kind of smash it through the center of a bundt pan. Whatever works for you. We have a tool from Pampered Chef. It's called a corn cutter, and it makes quick work of it. So that's what we use. So what we'll do is we cut the corn off, and then we measure it into 2-cup portions, and then put it into a plastic bag. And then over here, to show you, I have this vacuum chamber. And so we'll actually put the raw corn in the vacuum chamber in the little plastic bags, flatten it out. You can kind of see the shape here. Flatten it out, and then we freeze it. And it will keep in the freezer. But as we have space, we do like to get things out of the freezer and freeze dry them. And it's actually pretty easy to cook with this. So I'm not going to do a cooking video today, but Michael might do a cooking video later, show you how to use some of this. So I need both hands for this. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the corn into a Mylar bag, and then I'll walk you over to the vacuum chamber. But for now, go ahead and turn the camera off, do this off camera, because I need both hands. Alright, so I have the corn inside the Mylar bag, and this, I believe, is a half-gallon size. We'll walk you over here and put this into the vacuum chamber. I love this. I got it off of eBay. Let's set this right here. This is a no-name brand. It was quite a bit cheaper. I don't know what the price is these days. It's quite a bit cheaper than the Backmaster brand. All you gotta do is set it in here. Make sure there's no wrinkles in the Mylar. Put the little bail down to hold it in place. And where it actually seals is this little brown strip right here. So, yeah. Get this wrinkle out. Okay, and then you close the lid. And you hit start. Okay, while that's doing its thing, because it does take a little bit, I want to talk to you about the different types of corn. So, this is some that I did up last year, and I do have some in canning jars for easy access. And again, we freeze this in a 2-cup portion, which is the equivalent of 1 can of corn. Now, you weigh this, you know, it's about a pound. It's about 2 cups. It's heavy. Takes up a lot of room. And then over here, obviously, this has had all the water removed and it's much lighter. So if you store it in a canning jar, this would be the equivalent of 2 cans of corn, or 4 cups of corn, or 2 of these 2-cup packages. You can see the vacuum letting off of that. Let's come check it. Check it out. So this is the corn, and so supposedly it will keep 20 years. All right, it's lightweight, easily portable, 20 years. A can of corn, this one, the best by date is 7/23. We know that the dates really don't mean anything, but I am guessing that this one is not going to be good until 7/43. Just a guess. I don't think this will be good for 20 years. So in my opinion, this is the better option. Now, as far as cost, you can buy a can of corn. I don't know what they're going for right now. I'm guessing probably when I bought this, these were in the neighborhood of 50 cents. But it's just corn. This stuff right here is some of the best corn. So as far as taste, this stuff's better. Now, I did have a number 10 can of canned corn, and you can see the difference in the kernels between the two. So I freeze-dried number 10 cans. So these are already cooked. These probably need to be cooked some. Yeah. But anyway, you can see the difference. These are more like commercially done, bigger kernel, cut off evenly. And this is not. But in my opinion, the color on this looks better. And I know this tastes better. Anyway. So yeah. Definitely a way to preserve your harvest. Again, we did not grow this. We bought it from a farm. They set up a little farm stand. So we do freeze this first, and then as we have room in the freeze jar, we can do 8 of these packages at a time. All right, well, I need to get the rest of this packaged up, and we will talk to you later. Thanks for watching.